Welcome everyone to a discussion that dives into a topic often fraught with controversy, the perceived disparity in morals between black and palm-color people. But before you jump to conclusions, let's set the record straight. This isn't about pointing fingers and assigning blame. Instead, it's about fostering understanding, dialogue, and meaningful change. In today's video, we have a special guest, a palm-color man, bravely steps into the fray to share his perspective on why he believes palm-color people often fall short in the morality department. Drawing from his own experiences and background, he offers insights into the societal structures and historical legacies that have shaped attitudes and behaviors within the palm-color community. But it's not all doom and gloom. Our guest also shines a light on how palm-color individuals can actively combat narcissists and support marginalized communities, from amplifying voices of color to advocating for systemic change. So, if you are ready to dive into a nuanced conversation, you're in the right place. But before we dive in, don't forget to show your support by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more engaging content. If you're ready, let's get started.
You know, there's one great distinction between black folks and folks. Black people have the moral high ground. They do. Black people have when you do a comparison morally between white and black people, you have to take away one thing: supremacy. Black people do not have a culture of black supremacy. However, white people do. So white people are social, cultural, systemic narcissists is who we are because of our liberals. Many white liberals are just as GOPs, just in a different way. So if you're not doing anything to dismantle, again, you are the problem, and you're only hurting yourself by ignoring it. Believe that. Most white people support white supremacy. I'll give you a little example. Today at lunch, I'm with 4 people at lunch. Today at lunch, I casually said, "Did you guys hear about what happened in Buffalo, New York?" Immediately, one of the people, "I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Drop it. Can you drop it?" Instantly. Maybe because they know me. It wasn't a good scene. An argument ensued because I won't drop it. I was taught to not talk about it. I was raised to be raised. I was raised to ignore it, be apathetic, not care. All the things that white people are taught. Most of us are taught that, whether if we realize it or not. We're all socialized to be silent. So I imagine right now as millions and millions of people are actively and aggressively sitting in silence about Buffalo, New York. About 10 innocent lives just out from under them. The families that are incredibly grieving. I saw the video, by the way. It's hard to watch. It was very disturbing. But what I thought about was all the white people in America right now who daily ignore all forms of, who are not outraged, who are not even sad, just apathetic, don't care. Not my problem. Remember something about America. It's that silence. It's that denial. It's that apathy that gives race and white supremacy permission. It's what you give permission to. Every time you ignore any form of race, any form of white supremacy ideology, white supremacy narratives that you hear from Fox News, from your buddies, from your coworkers, whatever it may be, discrimination, injustice, inequality, whatever you witness, whatever you see, that you ignore, that you hide from your kids. "Oh, don't let my kids learn the truth about race. Ban CRT. It's what white people do best. We ignore racism. It's our legacy. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to think about it. We want to protect it. We are the protectors of white. We're a bunch of damn what we are. That's what we have been socialized to do. Spew it or protect it. And like I said, we do it in 3 ways: silence, denial, and apathy. Complacency, not giving a... Well, remember this, white America. Every time you ignore any form of race you got in your hands every single time. No different than that work. He pulled it, but it's your silence that gave him permission.
Hate to hear, and the thing that people refuse to acknowledge and fix. When I say most people are, what I mean is the majority of people are rude. And I know this to be true. And if you're an honest person, you know it to be true. Yes, most people are racist. And it's very simple as to why. Some people are the perpetrators of. Some people enjoy discriminating against black people and brown people. They enjoy seeing inequality being distributed. They enjoy their knowledge and they work to protect it. They enjoy using the N-word. They are Trump supporters. They support politicians and lawmakers that promote. These are the perpetrators. These are the covert and overt people that actually spew in all kinds of different ways, whether discrimination through words, through behavior, so many different ways. And then you have all the other ones that support it. And they support it how? By ignoring it. A massive millions and millions and millions of people right now and actively ignoring intimacy. And it's an art. It's a culture. It's what we do. We're masters as a people at pretending democracy is not real, at pretending inequality is not real, at pretending all the statistics, all the racial data, all the racial disparities in every single institution is not real. We are masters at ignoring it. And then the other thing that we do to support intimacy is we deny it. Yes, the majority of people deny privilege, deny whites, deny racial injustice. They thrive on denying it. It's part of their livelihood. So when I say people are racist, it's because if we're not perpetrating it, we're supporting it. And until that changes, most people are racist.
In the aftermath of watching the powerful testimony from our palm color guest, it is evident that his perspectives are deeply rooted in personal experiences and a profound sense of empathy. Growing up surrounded by palm color peers, he couldn't ignore the stark disparities in treatment and opportunities afforded to individuals based on their race. His journey of self-discovery led him to confront uncomfortable truths about the privilege and power dynamics inherent in society. But it wasn't just theoretical concepts that shaped his worldview. It was the visceral experience of being marginalized and bullied himself. By drawing parallels between his own experiences of bullying and the systemic prejudices faced by marginalized communities, our guest provides a compelling argument for solidarity and allyship. He recognizes that standing up against prejudices isn't just a moral imperative, it's a personal crusade against injustice and cruelty in all its forms. This revelation adds a layer of depth and authenticity to his advocacy efforts. It's not just about abstract notions of justice or political correctness. It's about standing up for what's right because he knows firsthand the pain and indignity of being treated as less than. In a world often characterized by division and distrust, this message of empathy and understanding resonates deeply. It serves as a reminder of the importance of listening to diverse perspectives and recognizing the shared humanity that unites us all. There is a fascinating phenomenon I've noticed among individuals who have endured bullying or unfair treatment. A profound journey of self-discovery and personal growth. It's as if adversity becomes a crucible, forging not only resilience but also empathy and compassion. For this palm color man, his experiences of being bullied in his youth sparked a journey of individualization, leading him to confront uncomfortable truths about privilege, power, and prejudice. It was through these trials that he gained a heightened awareness of the world around him and the injustices that permeate society. But what's truly remarkable is how these experiences have shaped his perspective on morality and compassion. Despite the pain and trauma he endured, he emerged with a heart filled with empathy and a steadfast commitment to standing up for what's right. In many ways, it's a testament of the transformative power of adversity, how it can not only reveal the depths of human suffering, but also cultivate resilience, kindness, and a sense of justice. It's a reminder that it's our struggles that give us the greatest gifts, the gift of understanding, the gift of empathy, and the gift of unwavering moral conviction. Growing up in my community, The reinforcement of respect and moral values was deeply ingrained in our daily interactions. One of the most impactful aspects of this upbringing was the recognition and reward system for demonstrating respect, especially towards elders. In our households, acts of respect towards the elderly were met with commendation and positive feedback from our parents, whether it was taking a moment to bow before serving water to an elder or offering food to our parents with a gesture of humility. These small but meaningful gestures were not only expected but celebrated. The acknowledgement and praise for our parents served as a powerful incentive to continue embodying these values of respect and morality. It created a sense of fulfillment and grace, knowing that our actions were not only appreciated but also contributed to the harmony and cohesion of our community. Now, this reinforcement of respect from a young age instilled within us a deep appreciation for the importance of moral conduct. It taught us that respect is not just a societal expectation but also a source of inner fulfillment and connection with others. As a result, I believe that this culture of respect and moral values is deeply ingrained in the fabric of our Black communities. It's not just a set of rules to follow, but a way of living that brings warmth, grace, and harmony for our interactions with others. Think about how people of African descent have influenced the world. Our traditions and values have had a big impact on how societies are working. For example, we are taught to respect our elders and help out each other. These values have shaped how we live together as a community. Imagine a world where everyone respects each other and helps out when needed. That's the kind of world our traditions have helped to create. We should be proud of our heritage and the positive impact it has had on civilization. So let us appreciate our traditions and the values they teach us. They have made the world a better place, and we should keep following them to make sure it stays that way. In conclusion, I encourage you to reflect on the diverse perspectives shared and consider your experiences in relation to respect and moral values in your community. Whether it is the teachings passed down through generations or the personal experiences that shape your understanding, there's much to learn from each other. I invite you to share your thoughts and insights in the comments. How do you show respect in your community? What actions or traditions embody the values of respect and morality where you come from? Your feedback is invaluable to us as it helps us in creating content that resonates with and enriches our audience. So, if you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to show your support by hitting that like button, sharing this video, and subscribing to our channel for more content. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery. Together, let us continue to celebrate the diversity of human experience and learn from one another's perspectives. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep seeking truth and understanding.